Hi guys, so in today's Old Favourites Revisited, I'm going to be looking at the Sleek eyeshadow palettes. There's 12 shadows in each palette and they retail for $8.99. They come with a good size mirror and the double-ended sponge tip applicator that we're all pretty used to. Now in terms of shade range for this, there are there's 23 different palettes listed on the Sleek website. So you're pretty much guaranteed to find one that suits your style and the colours that you like, because that's a phenomenal amount of shades. 23 times 12, 276. So, you know, if you manage to not find something that you like, that's kind of impressive. So I'm going to be looking at the two extremes, I guess, because I've got the Acid palette, which is this bright guy here, and these are described as being mineral eyeshadows, or yeah, mineral based eyeshadows. And then we've got the Au Naturel palette, which this guy's finished. It was just a cream colour, which is always the first shade that I burn through in any palette. So the ones that I see in the shops now all have this smooth finish to them, whereas when I first bought them they had this kind of honeycomb effect. Now I'm finding that this new look, they seem to work a little bit better. I'm going to show you some swatches just to kind of give you an idea on that. Now it seems strange to be swatching these when they're so drastically different, but they do both have a black shade. And when I was doing my makeup this morning, it's when I realised that there does seem to be a kind of difference in quality, like they've worked on their formula. So the Acids palette with the kind of honeycomb, the black goes on like that. So you can see it's a little bit patchy and it's not exactly jet black. The black from the Natural palette, on the other hand, goes on far smoother, far blacker. There is a little bit of fallout with these, as you can see, but I also forgot to tap the excess off my brush, so I'll take some of the blame for that. So when I was doing my eyeshadow this morning, I was kind of mainly playing with this guy until I got to the black, and it wasn't working very well because, you know, I had this. And besides such bright colours, you really want a proper, not wishy-washy black. And for some reason I tried the other one and had much more success. So I'm just going to zoom you in and show you the eye look that I've done today. So on my lids I've got this purple here, and I pulled that in the lower lash line as well. And then this fantastic sparkly blue is on the inner corner and the outer lower corner. And I really like that one. So I'm just going to swatch some of the other shades for you, just so you can kind of get a feel of how they go on. I probably shouldn't have done black first, but I'll just change my brush instead. That's easier. So what colours are usually difficult to formulate? Let's have a look at the neon yellow. So this guy. So it's a little bit patchy, but it can be built up. You can work with a sticky base, and all in all, it's a really bright colour and I love it. So have a look at a shimmer as well. So the blue that I've got on my inner corner, let's just have a proper look at that. How gorgeous is that? I mean, people are talking about mermaid looks and things. That to me is a mermaid colour. And now that I'm looking at those side by side, I think a look with both of them could be pretty cool. Let's go for the dark pink up in this top corner. It's a kind of raspberry pink, I do really like it. Again, it needs a little bit of building up. But I'm going to switch on to the Natural palette, just to kind of show you the difference between the two of these. So there's a variety of matte and shimmer in both these palettes. Let's go for the matte dark purple shade, which I know was a favourite when I was doing anything naturally looking. So you can definitely see that it's that purple, but it's soft enough that it's going to work with your natural, a natural look, which is what it advertises. And then the pale golden brown just above the black. So I really like that one. It makes me think of, a greyer version of Kitten from Stila, so not with the pink in there. But as you can see, these two are a little bit smoother than this guy from the other palette. So I think they definitely have been working on their formula, which is awesome. So if you tried these in the really early days of Sleek and kind of weren't in love, didn't think it was worth the effort, have a look again because they have upped their game. Let's go for, dark sparkly brown. Yep. So you can definitely get a look from these. As I said, I done my eyeshadow using just these today with a good eyeshadow base, and there's a phenomenal difference. And again, newer palette, older palette, that's how the black's performing, so they have definitely been working on it. Now, I had stopped reaching for these because there was a lot of fallout and I had more pigmented shadows that were easier to work with compared to building up. But now that I've sat down today and looked at these two side by side as an older and a newer one, I definitely want to go and investigate a little bit more. I definitely think that there's great colours within the range, and if they're performing as well as the natural palette, I would definitely be interested in taking a look. And I would recommend that you guys do the same because they're awesome and they're affordable. So for me, I will definitely be revisiting these again and again and having a look at some of the other ones. Now, I actually have another Sleek palette that I've been meaning to have a look at, which has got a little bit of everything in it. Oh, messy desk. So it's not really my colours, it's a bit natural. Maybe I should try and get the darker version. But yeah, if you've got any questions about this, leave it down below and I will get back to you. And I'm off to browse their website and look at all the other colours that they have.